Just a second there, Brayden. I'm linking
Okay,
up to
good.
YouTube.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Brayden Plunkert, aka B. Welcome back, B.
Hey. Shoo. It's been one long
So
time.
let's it's been a long time, yes. What's been going on with your racing career?
Honestly, not too much right now. Just I've been helping the grandparents right now with moving and stuff. And then next year, hopefully, will be more racing. Might be getting a full late model ride coming up soon. So that's
That'd be kind of
exciting.
that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see you in the Lucas Oil late model series, definitely.
Yeah, I think starting off, I'm gonna be racing crate late model for a little bit, and then might move up to the limiteds. Cause I raced Path Valley August. I think I don't if I remember it's August. It was one of the Saturdays in August. I raced at Path Valley. Got my first top 10 finish there. So
Okay. You said you're going to be racing crate late models to start out with. There is a series out here in the Midwest you may have to check out. It's called the Melver Bank crate late Model Series.
huh. Yeah, I probably will check it out.
There's a guy out here, Brayden, that definitely you could draw some inspiration from and definitely befriend in that type of. He's actually come up through the ranks much like you have, garnered a huge amount of success, and he still is. You definitely are going to want to get a hold of Dolan Murdy. Dolan is huge out here in the Midwest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he drives the 99X car.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
I'll
it's
have
kind of
to.
it's kind it's kind of crazy, Braden, because um, with his racing career, um, he started out racing much like you did, but his dad garnered a lot of success. Well, then when it come time for Dolan move into late models and stuff like that, into up to the bigger classes at age 12, Dad put him behind the wheel of a full scale stock car. And his sixth night out, he went out and beat 28 to 29 adults and brought home $900 as a 12-year-old.
Shoo. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
uh, yeah.
So, okay, I see you're still doing your micro late model stuff. How's that going for you?
Yeah, I recently I went out to Lincoln at like the beginning of August. That was my first race because like I said, I was helping the grandparents out a lot this year with them moving to Rock Hall, Maryland, which is right by Chesapeake Bay. So that's like right on the shore for that, like not even a quarter mile off the shore. So
Okay.
yeah, but so I did one race and then I went straight into the late model and so
So what are your future goals in racing?
I'm hoping to stick with the late model for my future goals. Maybe try a super eventually. So
Okay. All right. Have you picked up some new sponsors at all?
no, sir. It's more. I've been doing it with more of my family. No new sponsors yet.
Okay. Um, so how did you do in your one race that you've raced in this year so far?
So with the XL modifieds, I think it was about 15 of us showed up to Lincoln Speedway with the 358s and 410 show. And we were I think the middle class. We were the middle class for that race. And I started fourth and finished fifth for my first race at all at the year. So that was pretty fun at Lincoln because Lincoln's one of my favorite tracks. So
Okay. All righty. Yeah, like I said, would like to see you out here in the Midwest. We have some pretty big races out here. Definitely. Um, so what was it like for you to run the crate late model for the first time?
I mainly had to get used to the power steering because in my XL modifies we can have a decision on power steering or not power steering. And if I was like at first it was like really light. I was just like whoa, racing the crate late model
Yeah.
because I'm not used to my power steering.
Yeah.
So.
So, have you been to any races this year to watch any races?
Oh yeah, I've been watching all types of races, and later this December I'm going out to Gateway Dirt Nationals to watch that race.
Oh,
So
you
that's
picked
gonna
a
be
good
fun.
you picked a good one to go to.
Oh yeah.
You picked yeah, that's in St. Louis. That's a huge deal down there.
Yeah, I think my mom's taking me
Yeah,
for my birthday on that one, so
yeah.
that's my birthday gift.
One of
So,
the races you definitely want your mom to bring you to, though, I'll tell you what, as a birthday gift, and you would just be overwhelmed out here. Brayden, we have what's called the Super Nationals. That's Labor Day week. That's 7 days of racing on one track.
ooh. Yeah, I would. I don't even
And
know what I would do. I would be so locked in on racing. I was just
and
so.
they run like 5 to 6 classes of cars, and they get a ton of cars out here for that race.
Oh yeah,
A ton.
yeah. I would. That sounds actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. And it's crazy part about it is it's on a 3/8 mile track, which if you get a ton of cars out for that race, you you have a lot of race time.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of race time.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you met any new racing friends at all?
Yeah, a couple of my mom's work friends, Angie and DJ Gove, they were the ones that let me drive their late model. So
Okay.
yeah, which I would like to thank them for letting me have an opportunity to drive their late model. So that's mainly about it. I mean, I've still been hanging out with Caden and Gunner for a little bit, all of them. So
If given the opportunity to race Lucas Oil late models, do you have a particular team you'd like to drive for?
hmm. I like the Jimmy Owens team. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I would like to race with Jimmy
Okay.
Owens. So
All right. It would have been kind of cool, if he was still around for you to
yeah.
race with Scott Bloomquist.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun too. Yeah.
Definitely. Other than that, so what tracks have you been to watch races out there this summer?
Mainly just Lincoln, a little bit Hagerstown, and Path Valley. I like a couple weeks before I was racing, I went up to Path Valley to help with them with the late model, Angie and them. I was because they were low on crew people, so I was up there to help them with that. So that was a fun opportunity to do too.
What'd you think of being on a crew as a member of a late model team like that?
It was really fun because like I like getting real technical with the cars and stuff because like every driver has their own kind of style. So because like with some of these
So
newer
what
chassis,
what did you learn from working on a late model?
oh, there's a lot of different things you can do to them. Compared to my cars, there's a lot you can do to them. Like how you can change how the rear axle reacts in the corner and all that. That's the cool part.
Definitely, definitely.
So,
Other than that, another event you ever get the opportunity to come out and race to watch Brayden, you got to come out to the Knoxville Nationals. That's a huge deal out here
um,
too.
yeah, yeah. I'd like to go out there for like the sprint car shows. That would be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. So have you gotten to meet any sprint car drivers?
Yeah, yeah. For a little bit, so here, I've got to meet Kyle Larson. I got to meet David Gravel because usually, and Brent Marks is actually one of the drivers that I like a lot too because he races right around PA area. So like that's an easy couple. And McCready,
Another
like, I've been
another
with a bunch
one,
of different people.
another one is Logan Schuchart.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, that was. There's a lot of different ones because because JJ Loss has recently gotten the 410 stuff too, and I raced quarter midgets with him before. That was so
What do you think of this whole Donnie Schatz deal?
honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I can think about it. I don't
Because yeah, he's not with Tony Stewart anymore. He's off on his own doing his own thing.
know. Yeah, he's just doing his own thing now. So that no.
Other than that, how's school going for you?
Honestly, school hasn't even started yet. School starts next week after Labor Day. So, and I'm playing football and wrestling and lacrosse this year. Next year, I'm probably gonna focus more on racing and all and getting a job, most likely.
Okay. Have you added any more people to your crew to help you out with your race car?
Nope, just it's been really me and my grandpa. My mom shows up, and my grandma. Mainly me and my grandpa are the ones that work on the car. I'll be honest with you for the XL
What
stuff.
is what is your favorite part about working on your XL late model?
Honestly, working on it's pretty simple to work on. Like it still deals with all the bars and all that, so you can do kind of like little things to make a pretty big change. So like, and you can do a bunch. Like you can there's a bar on the back where you can change how much rotation you want in on the frame and all that. And honestly, my favorite part is just seeing what the difference is. Driving the car with a spacer on there that's maybe an inch to going down to like a quarter of an inch and seeing what happens in the race.
When you went out on the late model for the first time, what is the best piece of advice you got driving the late model for the first time?
Honestly, I didn't get very much. I got a pretty good, decent amount of advice. Just put it in the corner and hope that sticks. Basically, that was probably one of the better advices because at first I was trying to drive it in the corner, which you can do with my cars, but with the late models, you actually got to set it in there. But that's also when I was figuring out the power steering as well. So that was a whole different deal.
Definitely.
So
S- Are you going to concentrate on just one track next year then?
um, I I don't know what the plan is with I don't know what the plan is. I might see if they want to go to Hagerstown, maybe McGrew, so Baps, mostly down the East Coast side. So, or the West Coast side, my bad.
Okay. Other than that, um, racing season about done for you guys out there in Pennsylvania area?
Yeah, it's coming to close pretty soon. I think we got the rest of September, and that's really about it. Maybe a little bit of October, because I think they're debating on let me run one of the races in October.
One
So
thing I'd like to see you in a 410 sprint car.
yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know how the mom would feel about that one because she likes the fender more of the fenders. Don't have to worry about me flipping too bad. But that would be a fun time to try one of them.
Especially when you're like pushing like 150 miles an hour around there wide open, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That might give my mom a heart attack. It's fine. So
Do you have is any of your other siblings racing?
no, none of my other siblings are racing. To be honest with you, I'm the only one that really races. So,
What position do you play for football then?
I play tackle, and then for defense, I play linebacker. And since I'm a sophomore, and there's only 6 of us on the sophomore side, and there's like 29 freshmen, I also have to be a kicker as well. So that's interesting because I'm the only one that can kick. So,
Being you play football and you race, What is your
Yeah.
NFL team? What is your NFL team?
My football team is the Falcons. Yeah,
Are you a Atlanta Falcon fan?
a little bit, yeah, but I'm still with the Ravens and Eagles. Those are my two more favorited teams since I live right outside of Baltimore.
Me, I'm more of a Pittsburgh Steeler fan.
Yeah.
Other than that, how's wrestling going for you also?
Um, yeah, that actually went pretty well for my first year last year, for my freshman year. That was actually pretty fun to do that for my first time. I lost a lot of weight from doing that. So that was interesting. My mom almost got a little concerned because how much I lost, how much weight I lost. Because like I was like maybe 185, 190, and I dropped down to 165, 160. So I dropped almost 30 pounds from wrestling.
When you go to race late models next year, what is your racing number going to be?
Probably the 68B. I think I'm gonna stick with the 68B. To be honest with you.
You're not going to go with the 18 that you had in quarter midgets?
Yeah, it's not my car, so I'm just gonna stick with what they got on there because it's just the way I go. I'm just glad to have an opportunity to be racing it.
When you're racing the late model out there, then do you have a particular tire manufacturer that you have to race with, or can you race with like Hoosier or Goodyear or something like that?
You can race with Hoosers and I think All American racing tires. Like you can at Path Valley, you can kind of do either or for that. But we mainly use Hoosier tires for Path Valley.
How big is Path Valor?
Oh, this is a really short track. It's a bowl ring. I'm not sure how big it is. It might be fifth of them. It might be a little bigger than a fifth of a mile. Because the 600 micros can race on it, and it's pretty small. I'm not sure how big the track is though.
You like racing on the bigger tracks or the small bull ring type tracks?
I kind of like racing on bigger tracks. I'll be honest with you, because like you have a little bit more time to think a little bit before doing it, before getting into the corner. But you just gotta worry about getting in the corner hard, because you get hard on the right rear or on the right side.
The reason why I asked you is because I know out here where I live at, we have a track that is a high banked half mile, which is really fun to watch and race on.
Yeah, because you're basically maybe you're full throttle around the whole track almost. That can get really interesting.
Definitely. Do you have any advice for the new kids coming up in the racing world?
Um, yeah, just don't give up on your dreams. Just keep on driving because racing is always around. So
Do you watch other types of racing, Brayden, besides dirt racing?
a little bit of NASCAR, but mainly dirt racing.
Another thing that'd be kind of cool for you to try when you get older, if if you make it up there, which would be kind of cool, if see you like on ESPN, be kind of cool to see you like behind the wheel of like a top fuel dragster or top fuel funny car.
Oh, yeah, my grandpa used to race drag cars and stuff like that. So
You know, you know,
that
you know your Brayden, you know how fast your top fuel dragsters are going nowadays.
yeah, they're up there. And they get up there.
Brittany Force actually has their record, 341 miles an hour.
Shoo, that's a lot of G-forces. It's just
Could you imagine going for a ride like that?
yeah, you almost you basically hold your breath. No, basically, holy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, your top fuel dragsters and funny cars, they average about 11,000 horsepower.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What do you think your mom would say if you were driving one of them?
I don't know. She might allow me to do that,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
that'd
think
be
she'd be
interesting.
do you think she'd be holding her breath while you're out on that in a car like that?
Oh yeah, she'd be just holding her breath. She might not even look. So,
Yeah, because at the blink of an eye, you're going, yeah,
yeah,
max Q on that.
yeah, you're getting, yeah, you're down there in quick
And
time too.
what's really interesting too, Brayden, is in the top field dragsters, what people don't realize is in order to do the maintenance on the car, change motor, do the transmission work, they give them an hour to get all that done.
Yeah, that yeah, by that time you gotta have the whole motor rebuilt or a whole new motor in there. Shoo.
You'd be really working extremely hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's when you need a big crew for that. Like everybody does
Definitely.
individual stuff.
So, um, who do you all talk to from your quarter midget days?
I still talk to Gunnar Walsh, Trent Merkel, Caden Wanger, and then Chase Robinson. Those are like my main people I talk to. And Avery McMillan, he's raced got into the crate late model stuff too. So that'd be fun if I get to get an opportunity to race him again. Still,
Chris Dolan, Chris Dolan, he's running 305 sprint cars now.
oh yeah, and then I still talk to Jaden Wolf and Will McMill when they're racing the free 58s. And I was up there at Lincoln with them for the 600 micro race. So that that was fun to see them again, to see Will and Junior Wolf again. That was fun.
What was your most favorite of all the years racing your quarter midget? What was the most fun times for you?
Honestly, when I made it into the nationals for that stuff, like I finished top 5 for that. So I got to get an opportunity to go out to Indianapolis for their meet, like the national cup meeting down there, the NASCAR Cup stuff when the USAC was switching over to NASCAR Cup Series for that. That was probably one of the most fun times, especially with Jake Moyer. That was fun.
Do you ever watch any like IndyCar stuff on TV?
I have not. I'll be honest with you. Might have to get more into it.
Because IndyCar racing is pretty prominent too, definitely. Um,
Yeah,
then you got the Indy 500, which is a huge deal all on its own.
yeah, that was probably also one of my favorite quarter midget memories. Getting available, being able to drive on the Indy 500 track. That was actually fun too.
Definitely.
Oh yeah,
Are you looking forward for school to start?
kind of. I mean, freshman year went by really quick. I'll be honest with you, and I think I'm taking like mostly honors classes this year, maybe an AP class. So that's gonna be interesting.
Have you gotten your driver's license yet, there, sir?
Not yet. I take my learner's permit test next September or this September coming up. So that's gonna be fun.
Out here, you can get your license when you're 16.
Yeah, I gotta wait until I'm 16 and 9 months here in Maryland to get my full license.
We offer out here too. We offer a school permit where you can drive by yourself to and from school.
Huh.
What do you like about lacrosse?
Honestly, I'm the face-off guy for that. So I like the high pace and high energy of lacrosse because it's different playing ground playing lacrosse. That was interesting because my coach, before I was actually playing lacrosse, he like actually invited me to come out and play lacrosse with them. And I did pretty good for my first time playing it. We won 2 games for my first year, so that was interesting. And they pulled me up to varsity lacrosse now, so I was doing pretty good for my first year.
Were you hoping to get a full racing season this year in?
Yeah, I was hoping, but knowing that my grandparents are getting ready to move, I knew it was gonna be pretty slim on the full racing season. So I like getting a chance to be able to drive the cars every once in a while when I can.
Well, good luck to you going into next year. I hope, wish for the best for you. Do you have a racing page your racing fans can follow you on now?
Yeah, it should. I think. Yeah, I should set my racing page up. It's Brayden James Plunkert Racing. Should be still up.
Good luck to you next in your future. I'm kind of doing something kind of new, Brayden, with the racing show. I started it up, oh, I think within last year or so. I like to put my guests on the hot seat, and if they have a couple questions they want to ask me, they can ask me a couple questions.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta think of a question because I know you've been doing this for a good while now since I was little, small when I was smaller. So, what's your favorite football team? Let me be honest with you.
Are you talking NFL or are you talking college?
College football team.
I've got a couple. One is the Oregon Ducks.
Oh, yeah.
Another one is the Nebraska Cornhuskers, even though we haven't played that well in quite a few years. And then another one I like to watch every so often is the Iowa State Cyclones.
Oh, yeah. That's a fun team. So, yeah.
One of the big guests I've had on the show, Brayden, on here, um, right when we moved over to YouTube and right when you transitioned with us over to YouTube, I was able to sit down with Oliver and Sebastian Weldon.
Oh, actually,
Yeah. Do you know who their dad is, don't you?
yeah.
The two-time Indy 500 winner, Dan Weldon.
Damn, that's actually amazing.
And they're a little bit younger than you, but not by far. But they've also got development deals with their Andretti Autosport.
Yeah. Huh. Actually, that's pretty interesting.
Definitely.
So,
They'll be racing Indy cars coming up eventually.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be sticking with dirt cars. Dirt cars are my favorite thing to do. My, that's just my favorites.
And then one of the other kids you probably raced with in quarter midgets. Did you go out to watch um what was it? Did you go to watch the Kings roll at all?
King. No, I did not. I might know. I might know. No, I did
Because
not.
that was on Rotten. Did you watch it on
Oh.
TV at all?
No, I think that's when my internet was down actually when I was trying to watch that one.
One of the kids you raced with in quarter midgets sat on the pole for the Kings Royal. Casey Jedrzak.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember him.
Yeah, he was on the pole for the Kings Royal.
Oh, that. Yeah, that would be
That's a
interesting.
that's a huge that's a huge honor right there.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's
I would like to thank you again for being on here. Kind of give us an update as how your racing career is going. Next year, hopefully, you have a bigger racing season than just one race.
yeah.
But good luck to you. I will call you a little bit to thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Josh, for having me on the show again.
You have a good night, and I will call you in a little bit.
All right. Yep. All right. So, yeah, there we go. All right. See you, Josh.
Yeah. That was Brayden Plunkert on our racing show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So go hit up Brayden James Plunkert Racing on Facebook to follow our guest. If you would like to sponsor our racing show, or be on our racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713, or you can email us at jjnolan151@gmail.com. Have a good night, everybody.